What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Book is entitled Lessons from a Non-Custodial Father at Amazon Kindle and Create Space. Link will be in the description box below as usual. Go get it. PayPal link there also. They asked me to put it up, so I put it up. Thank you everybody for supporting. But this video is entitled If Your Hair's Your Crown. Question. It's a question. I started thinking about this because I wound up seeing some things and having a conversation with somebody, and I did that video reviewing Napoli Ever After. And when you talk to enough women, you hear that statement over and over again, my hair is my crown, my hair is my crown. And I had to look at it, I had to step back and look at it like, this statement I've heard too many times, and I don't think our women really fundamentally take into consideration how detrimental that is. And why do I say that? A crown is supposed to be consistent. Everybody knows what the crown looks like. But if your hair is your crown and your crown keeps changing and you keep changing with your crown, nobody knows who they're dealing with but you and people who think like you. Because if your hair is your crown, problem number one, you were taught as a little girl to not like your crown. So your actual crown that you were born with, you were shamed. At some point, dealing with your crown became, it's so hard dealing with you and your hair. To the point where, as adults, you hear adult women saying the same thing about their hair that their mothers, grandmothers, and aunts said about their hair. It's too much. I can't do nothing with this. It's too much. I can't maintain this. It's just have a disdain for it. So your crown of who you are naturally, there's a hint of insecurity and self-loathing in your actual natural crown. To a degree, and where it comes into play with guys, because we get blamed for everything. When guys say, I want you to wear your hair natural, or I like your natural hair, that's a problem. And some women say, but when I'm natural, guys don't really talk to me and approach me like that because I'm natural. Without taking into consideration, it's not like let's not go too far off the pasture here when I say this. Guys also notice that you're not taking care of your natural hair, and that's what's unattractive. So your crown, when it's natural, is you don't put the effort into it like you do with the crown that isn't yours, or the crown that you altered. Because women who take care of their natural hair don't have the same complaints, in my opinion, as women who just wear their hair natural and don't take care of it. It doesn't have that shine. It doesn't have that gloss. It doesn't look, like you put effort into making it a certain way. But it could be because you haven't trained it over all them years. So your crown is also untrained. It's not refined. So if your hair is your crown, that's a problem. Because a lot of times when you hear women speak about stuff, you kind of give them that look like, what are you? But if you perm your hair, you straighten your hair, then your hair becomes something that that's worth taking care of. See, then you can wrap it up and sleep like this in the middle of the night to make sure when you get up in the morning, oh, don't fuck it up, girl, don't fuck it up. Then you can take care of it. Now, all of the hours it takes to go to the beauty salon, all the hours you take brushing and combing it, and now you've trained your straightened hair far better than you've trained your natural hair. And here's the problem with that crown. It is appropriating non-black women. And guess what? Their crown doesn't change that much. Just that if your hair is your crown. You know their crown because you emulate their crown because their crown is pretty much consistent. You know, just straight. Which becomes a problem because now I've seen women keep their hair straightened for years. The same hairstyle. You know, all the women that switch it up, I'm going to switch it up, I'm going to switch it up. There's a lot of women out here who just had straight hair for years and years and years. Might have cut it a little bit, kept it straight, you know. But for the most part, over and over and over and over again, same hairstyle. Maybe one day you make it curly and then straighten it back out. Same thing. So your crown, that's your crown. You know, now you're professional because your crown is straight. Now you know how to be a lady and be a boss because your crown is straight and that represents femininity. You're a straight crown. Hair. That's the problem. And now you have these people who have all of these different colors. See, now your crown changes colors. And when your crown changes colors, your demeanor and your attitude change colors with your crown. So now, you know, if your hair is your crown, when it's black, you act one way. When it's red, you act another way. When it's blonde, you act another way. If it's white, you act another way. Your crown is inconsistent. Because just you know, every time your crown changes, your mentality changes, your actions change. But you want to be looked at as a person who is consistent. But your crown is inconsistent. And you don't take into consideration your inconsistency because when you vacillate from one crown to the next, people still are looking at you as if you're the same person. And the way some of you are carrying yourself is, no. When I got a black crown on that's natural, I'm me, but I'm a different me when I straighten it. That's different me. That's straight me. I'm a different me when I color it. That's colored me. You know what I'm saying? And the things that natural me do, straighten me do, and colored me do, those are three different people. And then let's talk about all of these built-in different hairstyles when you straighten it and color it, and you cut it short and then color it, and you cut it short and cut it off and make it look like a guy, and then and then when you look like a guy, you turn your crown more masculine and you start to act more masculine. So now your crown is in a Caesar fade, you trying to act like a dude. Or, or you might cut it short and then color it, and now you act like a dude slash, I'm a blonde, girlish dude. I'm a bred, girlish dude. Because your your actions change with it. That's problematic. And like I said, even your professionalism and work ethic and presentation to the world changes. If your hair is your crown, that's what keeps happening. So when people have a conversation with you, they're having a conversation with each crown's persona. And some ladies change up their hair a lot, and which means they change up their persona a lot. And there comes a point where people stop taking you seriously because since your hair is your crown and everything that you do to your hair dictates what you project out into the world, you don't understand that people can't take you serious. Because now what you want people to do is adjust to each crown you wear. Every time you change crowns, because once you change the crown, you still believe, I got a crown, I'm the queen, what I say goes, per se. Well, every time you change crown, you expect the whole kingdom to change with you. It doesn't work like that. You think everything is the, you're orchestrating the whole kingdom. Last week it was the natural crown. This week it's the straightened crown. Everybody need to change to be under straightened queen. Everybody need to change to be under colored queen. Everybody need to change to be under fade queen. It don't work that way. So all your interactions and talking points and movements keep changing with your changeable crown, and this idea that I got to switch it up. If you switch it up for your purposes, that's fine. But don't expect when you switch it up, everybody has to switch up with you. And I think this is a problem with this hair thing, because you don't realize how all over the place you are. And sometimes when girls get back to, let me just do the big chop and go natural, then the big chop is them going back to being a child again and starting from scratch as an adult. That's how it comes off. Like, now I got to restart my whole inner self and get it right this time. And I see that, I'm going to shave this half off, and I'm going to have a perm on this part, and I'm going to have a braid, but I'm going to braid it to the back. And now I'm a androgynous, feminine, Dora Milaje, Wakanda warrior. And this persona that I'm taking out into the world makes absolute sense. And it doesn't. So this is what I started thinking about when I was like, if your hair is your crown, have you even taken into consideration what you've been doing with all these multiple crowns? Just a thought.